Hello and welcome back to Boring Dead Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're underneath Rivington, I think it is, and we have come down into a cavern. We found some murdered refugees and some doppelgangers that were disguised as humans. Not really sure what's going on, but we've stumbled across this sort of more cellar-like area. We're going to go in and see what we can find. On the Weary, Volume 1, Father Lorgan. What's that about? Okay, a bit depressing. Ilmatari Death Rites. Okay. I have to say we're in the bottom of a temple. Or a temple. Okay, well, I know there's a room in here because we peered in from the other side, so let's go and check this out first.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay, we've got a trap there. A record of alleged miraculous phenomena in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate attributed to Ilmater. A customer of Gildra Angleiron reckons he healed up mighty quick from painful forge burn. Asked if Ilmater had something to do with the irksome talkative gent outside Carmen's, powerful agent of suffering. What? Okay, Soup still... is that a miracle? Soup still showing up at refugee camp, even after temple closed kitchen. Curious. Man's hands tied together in horse reins claimed he's a holy symbol. Man at Nestor reports feeling close to his duty since relocation to refugee camp. We spoke to Manet. I think he's the guy collecting donations. Alright, well let's detrap this first of all. It is a 20, so let's add some guidance here. We've got a pretty good bonus on this though. And we crit. Can't get better than that. Okay, we can also lockpick it.
Tool will do the trick.
Just enough. Got no... Oh, is that it? Elixir of Bark Skin. I mean, fine. Didn't seem to be quite necessary to secure it in that way. I guess we'll take the spell scrolls. The Would-Be Saint. Okay. Nothing pertinent to our immediate area. Drums and sheet music. What's on the sheet music? An elegiac fugue in the key of D minor entitled Ode to the Oppressed. Okay. What's this? Don't know, but let's check out this side first. Something here. There's a quest thing here. It might just be this ladder though telling us to go up. Possible.
What's
ouch over here. Empty one. We might well go up there, but I want to just check this other room first before we go back up. Hey, a sepulchre. Yeah, what does the plaque say?
Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwen, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. The
Oh, right,
amulet spirit's granddaughter. She's already gone.
Let me read our quest for that, because I've completely forgotten about that we're doing. Found the amulet, being possessed by a spirit, wishes to be returned to his granddaughter. She lived at the Open Hand Temple in Worm's Crossing. Well, that must be what this is. We learned that she passed away. She's buried in a crypt. Okay, well, I guess we could open it.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god, long didst I wait, only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be a nurse.
Do we talk to him? Oh. It's possessed her. Hello.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania, and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
I'd rather not. I'm not very good with Arcana, but let's give it a go. Let's take some guidance as well. Long way off. We've got quite a lot of inspiration. I might use one. Nah. It's going to be quite hard for us to do. I'm not going to waste loads of inspiration on it.
You can't intuit the price of bearing the monk's madness.
What happens if I say yes?
Thou shalt know the extent of Shah's mania, Tasha's hideous laughter at thine beck and call. But at what cost? Who might say?
No, I don't want it. I'm going to say no to something at last.
Well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark.
Yeah. Thought that would probably happen. Okay, we're surprised. They hit reasonably hard. My dog! Okay, time for... Oh, I don't get my round one thing because I was surprised. That's a bit annoying. Don't have advantage. I could probably have advantage on this guy. Oh, and the rest went down when he died. Fair enough.
Eternally cursed then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. Lend your forbearance. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure.
Yeah, I wasn't taking that one though. I'll be honest. Let's do a short
I'll
rest.
fill that one later.
Okay, well, not much more to discover in here then. I suppose it was a bit of a shame for him, but I wasn't taking on another curse. I mean, on my way to becoming a full mind flayer now. I mean, I can fly, which is pretty cool, but I don't really want to burden myself with everything else. Okay.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You haven't said anything to me. You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go.
I'm not touching it. Not with a mop 10 yards long. That's Father Lorgan's blood.
Why have you got priest blood on the floor?
He was attacked in the cellar. He had a private altar down there. Used to lack the solitude. The man ate like a horse. A soup-hungry horse. Usually took enough to feed a small clergy down there.
He was a doppelganger.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too.
Found intruders in the tunnels. It got messy.
Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose.
What about the key?
Look, I need to finish up here. Looks like a room key, maybe? Nothing in here, that's for sure.
I feel like I've done this backwards. Okay, that's where we went down, and there's a well there next to Sword Coast Couriers. Okay, there's more stuff down there. I mean, I guess we'll have a look around this area, but...
Here we go.
This is outside. Okay, so this is like a monk's temple then.
Nothing more against Father Lorcan. I've nothing against
Oh.
Your
What's going on here?
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorcan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
I have no idea what type of creature that is.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater.
Sounded like you were having quite the disagreement.
You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorcan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target.
There's a trail to follow. I can track it. Let me look into it.
Feel free to look around the temple. But fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence.
What should I be looking for?
Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. Charette's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
So clearly I've already been down there. Let me just look at the quest log in case I kind of have already found what I needed. Oh, find what the key opened. One of the doppelganger assassins underneath the temple. Alright. I don't know. You did say there was nothing around here.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day.
Undergoing delayed illithid ceremorphosis.
You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to.
Indeed, I'm investigating his death and have some questions.
What do you want to know?
Who killed him?
I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Logan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to...
Oh, okay, I didn't end that. Sometimes
Please,
happens the dialogue
leave
just
me
cuts
be.
off early.
I've got an awful lot to get done.
Oh, right, okay. I'd like to examine him, maybe. He's missing the hand there. Whoop. Fair dues. I mean, it's not a crime to look at him. Oh, he's got key as well. Okay, so that goes into the courtyard. This probably just goes into the church. Ooh. Belfry. What do we got here? Feathers? Necklace? There's letters down there. Got to go and have a look. Luckily, I can fly down to it. Can I do anything with the bell? Hey! Oh, there's areas down there. I thought that was like in the town or so. We should definitely go down there and have a look. For now, let me swoop down and try and get these letters.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Let me just activate to speak to animals. Why did that say it had ended?
Amicus
I don't know.
Meow. You notice the Tressum guards a shiny ring and stack of letters at its feet.
Look at those letters. One might guess you were responsible for the post house's missing pigeons.
One needn't guess. Pigeon meat is my second favourite.
Letters are important. You shouldn't be eating their messengers.
Importance is relative. A letter may be important to one. A growling belly may be more important to another. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
I'm pretty good at these now. Let's try and persuade them to stop eating the pigeons. There we go.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
We really need to wash. I think you only clean up when you long rest. I mean, the Tressum flew off. Why are they still here? We just kind of look away. Will they... Can I take the letters?
Now, darling, you'll want to leave that be.
You flew away! Oh no! Okay, well it's flown away now. Was there not a ring in there? Maybe it took the ring. Oh. It's probably what he was looking for.
I'll take that.
Have a look at this stuff. Bundle of letters. You know what? I'm just going to give them back to the postmaster unread. Read this, though. For the special and direct attention of Roa Moonglow only. Look, Roa. You city gent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Walk-in's rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Did you put out some feelers? Zaris doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Danzo. Okay. Well, that solved that mystery anyway. What I'll probably do is just kind of fly down here into the courtyard and hope everyone else joins me. Right, so we've got a chest key. Might find his lodgings in here, perhaps.
Calls for careful footwork.
Don't think there's anyone in here.
Can't keep me out.
Not much here, but I want to see if we can find the priest's, the sort of top priest's chest. So I want, this will be it. So he had your unarmed attack. Okay, so monk gloves, bit of gold.
This chest is deeper than it looks. A double bottom, of course.
I pen this from the temple's cellar, the only place I feel close to the ill-mater's will anymore. I pass my gaze between the crests that hide my sin apparent, and I wonder, who are they to pass any judgment? They bark at those who arrive on our doorstep, bloodied, beaten, fleeing from heretical hordes, are dirty, unwelcome to be shunned. That it is a crime to house them, to bring them into the city proper. But if my back must be broken so others may step into the light, so be it. What is... So that's done something for this. Well, I've been to the crypt. We've got the key. So, yeah, fair enough. That would have, if we'd come in another way, that would have led us to where we started. I mean, these probably, none of these probably have anything worthwhile in them at all, but might as well check.
Have to keep going.
A little fire down here. Okay.
Light on my feet.
I want to try and find what that key opens. I still have no idea. This goes into the church. We haven't talked to these guys. Maybe we should.
Into his embrace. Salve all suffering by allowing his faithful to suffer the most.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelnane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
He was murdered, or so I've heard.
Exactly. Lorcan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorcan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
Been pickier, he might still be alive.
Father Lorcan instructed us to welcome
Starion
everyone.
approves.
That was his edict. That is Ilmater's edict.
All I'm saying is we'd be a lot better off without murderous refugees roaming the...
Enough, Bill. I'm sorry you had to witness our squabbling. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Grace. Why not? We are his adherents. Who would know if not us?
Is that who we already spoke to?
The Crying One weeps today. Our Father Lorcan is dead. Murdered.
What happened? We're doing this a bit backwards, this. That's who we spoke to, Yanis. Okay, well, I think we've explored everywhere now, so why don't we head out? There seems to be a disturbance out front.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people.
Okay.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Alright, let's try and reorient myself. Oh, okay, so there's Sword Coast Couriers directly across. That's good. Well, we can go and turn in the letters we've found then. Let's go do that. Might go in this way as well, because I wanted to... That's the well we went down in the last episode. So let's go turn in the letters. I wanted to go in here and... I wanted to go in here with Scratch, actually. See if they recognise him. So I think this is where he's from.
Hi.
Recognise this dog? I think he belongs here.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy! Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
He doesn't look happy, doesn't he? Does he? Well, Scratch belonged to Gomwick.
Gomwick was his handler, not his owner.
You shouldn't raise your hand to him like that.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out.
Suddenly
This
I think...
is a private yard.
Suddenly I think I'm not going to return Scratch. Yeah, I'm going to threaten her back, I think. You might be able to bully a dog and a boy, but threaten me and I'll snap you in two. An advantage, I'll take a guidance as well. It's an 18. It's pretty tough, even with advantage. Oh, my guidance didn't give me very much. Alright, let's try again. Oh, right, I'm going to try again. Better, maybe? Yeah.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Yeah, intimidation. I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to leave these kennels. 1, 2... It's a pretty tough one, but I think as long as we roll a 10 or so, that should be enough.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Alright, Oyster Boy.
You got rid of her.
She was horrible.
I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Okay, well, it didn't seem to want Scratch back, so... Seems to have de-summoned. Oh, is he letting them all out their cages?
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone! I mean... Such terrible news. She will be missed.
Liar. Alright, what about this one?
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Huh?
Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
Funnily enough... I found the letter intended for the Zhentarim, but it made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
Let's do a persuasion. It'd be a shame if anyone told the Zhentarim you lost this. A real shame. It's pretty high, but we got good bonuses. There we go.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
Got some money. Sweet. Alright, these guys have full names. Guess we could talk to them.
Would everyone please stop going on about the Absolute's army? Lord Gortash is going to sort it all out. You'll see.
The Absolute army is on our doorstep. You want to live? Get out of here before it's too late.
Fair enough.
Stop fretting. There's not what will put a stop to them.
Forgive me, but I must attend to my friend. She's most upset about the post.
Do not, under any circumstances, employ Sword Course couriers. Their service is appalling.
Well, I probably found her letter. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map. So... yeah, okay, so what I might... maybe that's the pub, I think. Probably want to head back. Maybe we'll head, yeah, maybe head down this way first and kind of see what's in this direction. I think that's probably away from town. So where are we? So that would be this road, isn't it? We got a smithy.
Rivington General.
Let's go and have a chat with the smithy.
Hi, welcome to the Rivington General.
That's a name.
Want a blade, or a bow, or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear, what'd you say? Huh?
I think you've got a spear you want to get rid of. Tone down the excitement, will you? You're giving me a headache.
Sorry. I just get so excited doing the best job ever.
Yeah. Really? Customer service is your idea of the best job ever?
Yeah. I get to talk to people all day and work for the best damn smith in all of Rivington, Gildro Angliron. He's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Quite the last liquor, aren't you? Where is this amazing boss of yours?
Right up the stairs in his workshop. But I wouldn't bother him if I were you. He doesn't like to be disturbed when he's in the zone. Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe a shiny, shiny new blade?
Oh then, show me what you got.
Yay!
Swires' Sledboard, very rare shield. Shield shrouds the wearer with Force Conduit at the start of its turn in combat. Damage reduced by 1. If the entity takes damage while it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals 1 to 4 damage. Okay, interesting. Bone Spike Garb, clothing. Slab Jaw Determination. You gain 15 temporary hit points whenever you rage. Okay, so something for the Barbarian. Reduce all incoming damage by 2. When the wearer is struck by a melee attack, the attacker takes 2 piercing damage. Interesting, but I kind of like Karlak in the thing we've got at the moment. Dancing Breeze is a glaive. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty standard +2 weapon, but what does it do? Whirlwind attack. Separate attack rolls against it. Yeah, that's alright. I quite like the weapon she's got at the moment. Stalker Gloves. You gain +1 to initiative rolls. Your sneak attack deals an additional 1 to 4 damage. That's not bad. So if I was... could I give that to someone like... what's she got at the moment? No, she's got Dex. He's got Armor class. She's already got something similar. So, I mean, mine does extra damage for every hit. That's 2 armors. Oh, I got that by accident. Oh, ambusher, what does that do? In combat, you gain deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. So that's quite good. What am I using at the moment? It's probably better than that. I quite like this. Gives me extra crits. Advantage against lightly or heavy libs. So I like this one. But this one's okay. It really only does stuff as long as I crit. So this one, I'll just be doing extra damage. Oh, hang on. Extra damage in the first round, which kind of feeds into my whole deal. It's only a +1 weapon is the thing. I could see that. I could see that. Probably about it from here. I mean, this is interesting, but I already like Karlach's armor. Gives her loads of extra armor. I don't know though, because it does sound pretty good actually. So let's buy it, and if we don't like it, we haven't lost that much really. Yeah, mine's pretty good. Alright, so stuff to sell then. Yeah, they can sell that. I keep those. Never know. All the letters. I've got loads of this sort of bog standard jewellery. Let's sell all that. So much stuff. I might sell the sentient amulet now. I've done its quest, and I'm not a monk, so I don't really need that key restoration or anything. Don't need that because I've got gloves that do that. I don't want to sell my dyes. Don't see myself ever wearing that. I'll keep that. If anyone I can use that. Unarmed attacks, we can sell that. I really wanted to use that, but I got 2-weapon fighting anyway. I think. But I'm not going to switch these out, so we'll just get rid of those. No, monk weapon. Cute. I'm going to keep that. Get rid of those. Get rid of these spell scrolls too. All the mucus. Got loads of those poisons. I need to be using them really. I don't need... Well, other people might need that, I suppose. I probably don't need that anymore because I'm just so skilled with it. I never need to use it. Use poisons more really. got so many of them. But that's probably okay for now. So let's match that up, and then we'll see if we've got any stuff to sell. I'm going to get rid of that. Small weapons can go. Wulbren's hammer. It feels a bit sad, but he is dead, so the fall will keep. That. I'm going to keep that, you never know. Other things here. Never know. I keep all that stuff. Probably get rid of this old cloak though. Yeah, we've got some stuff here. Probably get rid of the bear. Don't think I need that. I'm going to still keep the Sussa Greatsword, I suppose. I don't need this anymore, though. Still keep that. We'll get rid of that, though. I'll probably keep the adamantine shield for now. Visibility can always be useful. Okay. Good. Alright.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Yeah, very friendly shopkeeper, but I think I am going to go up and see if I can chat to the smith. That's his workshop, isn't it?
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you?
How will you know my perfect weapon?
I provide a personalized service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill?
Quickly and efficiently.
Come, we're all friends here. No need to pretend you don't like to twist the knife. And when you kill someone, what do you feel?
I wipe down my weapon and move on.
Killing holds no fear for you, does it? You understand what it takes and what it gives. One more question, if you'll humor me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you?
Oh, perhaps if there was no other option.
There's a killer inside you, isn't there? It wouldn't take much to push you over the edge.
Oh. Orin.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall.
That was unexpected.
Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, you could kill him. Let him close and make him feel the tickle of your blade between his ribs. When you find the lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Ah, yeah. You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward.
You would have my doppelganger. She was impersonating me.
Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you.
Okay. Let's do a persuasion. I've got good modifiers for that. Pretty tricky one, though. I'll take some guidance. Nice.
Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's pounding. I don't remember. I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that when I walked in the door. I suppose this is where he lives. Let's have a little look. It's a hatch. And a journal. Let's just close that.
Softer than a whisper. Let's see what this does.
It's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gossoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington Rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that's something I'm not willing to do. Mama Angelion didn't raise any fools. But still, I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from? Let's go down the hatch.
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Interesting. Okay.
Moving ahead.
There'll be plenty of work in
Is there... Get on top, well... Get on top of his shop, maybe. Not that that's where the hatch will lead, but I'm interested to see if there's anything up there. Not really. Oh, okay, I recognise this. I was down there, wasn't I? Okay. Locked from the other side. Benji. Earth is Benji.
What's the plan?
Okay, so I went up there into the shop.
Already stupid enough to leave.
I don't think I spoke to these people.
I ain't looking to make friends or enemies. Go bother someone else.
Fair do. Okay.
How big they were. I'll give them a piece of my mind.
What's up for discussion?
We're gonna see the mummy, the dryad, the Ginny, everything. So don't even think about trying to stop us.
I wouldn't. Alright, yes, that's up to the shop. So, you can come along here. Benji, we'll find out what's going on with him. He looks like... I don't know. I don't know what he looks like.
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you?
What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
Why is a ghoul sniffing people?
Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
All right.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji? Ah!
Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Speak, Benjamin. Is he safe? Killed before, but doesn't smell like a cultist. Ugh, wanted to eat murderer. Well, murderer or not, I can take no chances. I'm afraid you'll have to move along. No circus for you.
Do a persuasion. I'm not a threat to you or anyone else, I swear it.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the Circus of the Last Days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Dribbles.
In a costume. He's not real. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
Okay, yes, that's where we came down. So we've kind of done a pretty full loop up until this point. So that's cool. Let's go in the circus then, I suppose.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
But I've just checked the time of the video, and I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now. When we come back, we'll have a proper deep dive into this extra planar circus and kind of see what the deal is over here. Sounds pretty interesting, though. I enjoyed Benji, the bouncer ghoul. Very amusing. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, if you could hit the thumbs up button, that'd be fantastic. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the game, this series, the various choices we're making. I know a few of you were fairly horrified I went down the route I did by doing the transformation, but I have to say I'm very much enjoying the fly option. I can't remember how I got the polymorph, whether that was part of it as well, but that's... I think it was. I think it's in the brain stuff I've taken, is it? I can't remember. But I'll try some of this stuff at some point. There's so many options now for combat. I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it. But yeah, maybe we'll try and mix it up a little bit. Yeah, and if you're watching this and haven't already subscribed to the channel, it'd be great if you could do so. So thanks very much once again, and I hope to see you next time for more Baldur's Gate 3 and the Circus of Extra Planar Delights. Bye for now.